Snakes, how do they shed? Snakes are terrestrial animals classified to the reptilian class. Being a part of this class means that some of the classifying characters a snake possesses include watertight skin, horny scales, being able to reproduce on land, and internal fertilization. Snakes can be found in various habitats such as forests, water, and, unlike amphibians, deserts.
Compared to mammalian skin, that of reptiles is rather thin and lacks the thick dermal layer that produces leather in mammals. The scales of a snake are actually on top of the skin and are overlapping layers of epidermis made of keratin, the same material that makes up nails, hair, horns and hooves.
Scales have several important uses for a snake, like camouflage. Scales are virtually transparent and the colors of the scale are due to pigments in the inner layers of the skin. Scales are hued for all colors in this manner except for a blue and green. Blue is caused by the ultrastructure of the scales. Such a scale surface diffracts light and gives a blue hue, while, in combination with yellow from the inner skin, it gives a beautiful iridescent green. The patterns and colors of the scales are unique to each snake species as an adaptation to their natural environment. Their scales will mimic the primary tones of their environment to help them hide easily when needed.
Another use for scales is to retain water, which they do by preventing water from evaporating through the skin. Snakes need to shed their skin periodically. This process is known as ecdysis, molting, or sloughing, and an incomplete shed is known as dysecdysis. At least once a month, they shed their skin cranially to caudally, including the covering over their eyes, in one whole piece. When snakes are about to shed, they tend to have cloudy eyes and dull-looking scales. They will act a bit frantic because of the temporary vision alteration due to the cloudy eyes. After a few days, the eyes will clear up and they will begin to shed. The process can take up to 2 weeks, and they will typically not want to eat during it. Shedding is very beneficial to a snake. They do it to allow further growth because a snake's skin doesn't grow as the animal grows. They also do it to remove parasites that may have attached to their old skin.
Rattlesnakes, specifically, can shed their skin and have some of the scales remain within a hollowed area at the end of its tail that it can shake to warn off predators. How they shed can be an indicator of their well-being status because there are many factors that affect the amount of shedding. For example, if the temperature in their enclosure is not right, if their diet is not giving them the nutritional value needed, or if they have any parasites.
The end.